I'm Diamond B. Frazier of the KickBack DMV, and this is Rue Pratt. Y'all know who she is. This is long overdue. We was been supposed to do an interview, but I'm happy it happened this way. So let's just jump right into it. You can sing your butt off. You are at probably every show that I can ever think of. I always see your name on every single flyer. Why do you feel like people gravitate towards you so much?
I feel like they gravitate because it's real. It's true, you know, it's what everybody feels, so it's just a natural thing, and you just gravitate to natural things, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so you did tweet and say, the older I get, the more I seek depth and rely on energy to guide me. So depth in terms of what? The universe, or like some conscious type stuff about the fact that America bombed itself on 9/11? Like, where are we going with the depth?
It's just that people my age are not thinking about the procreation or the, you know, acceleration of your youth, you know what I'm saying, of who you are, what you're worth, you know what I'm saying? I am. So everybody else around me is thinking about death, and I'm thinking about up, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of different when you're thinking about that. It's a whole different mindset, so you got to assess it with you being in that type of community.
So when you're having phone conversations with people, because I know you be phone boning, like, are people able to like go there deep? Like, do you get off the phone if they can't go there, or like, what's that about?
I mean, usually people are deep. I hope they're deep, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, what you doing, hun? Oh, okay, my cover color's red, you know. If you ain't deep, you kind of suck. Like, I'm just put it out there like that. If you're not deep, you suck. Nobody should tell you to be deep. Nobody should tell you how to be deep. It should be natural, you know what I'm saying? So if you're not, you know, you just need to go ahead and tap into your inner self. But it's very different, you know. Definitely being deep and then going to somebody who's regular, average Joe. Oh, I just like to go to hibachi and go home and sleep.
Boring.
Not me. I like to go out.
Have fun. All right, so tell me how you feel about this statement. Whether you are a well-known celebrity or not, I think it's best we all support each other. A lot of them, when they get big, they leave and they never come back. How do you feel about that statement?
I feel like that's a lie, because Shaq Gizzy came back. He's big. In my eyes, he's big enough, you know what I'm saying? He knows everybody. And in my opinion, I feel like I will come back because my family's here, my friends are here, all of my people who are still like on the grind or come up are still here. So that's a lie, you know what I'm saying? That's the people who are nonchalant, people who don't care. Then I care about the city.
She cares. So you feel like that there is love in the DMV and everybody does show support?
Definitely in the underground. I don't know about the mainstream, but I know in the underground we all support each other. If you're good, you know what I'm saying? If you're good, niggas are gonna support you. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? That's just something you have to assess on yourself.
So speaking of people like getting big and coming back, a lot of people downplay Wale. Like, he act Hollywood, don't talk to people. Have you ever met him, or do you agree with that statement?
I've never met Wale, and I'm not going to make a statement because I've never met him, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to stain it already, and he'd be like, oh, you talking bad about me. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I guess he just doesn't want people to assess him as a star. They want him to assess him as a regular person, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody wants to be treated regular, like Beyonce does want to, exactly. So it's like that, I guess.
So this girl asks, why do homosexuals always want to push their sexuality on straight people?
I don't think that's true. I think it's that you're thinking too hard about my sexuality, and I'm just being myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, girl, I want to eat your box and come all over your face, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying I love you and stuff like that. Like, it's that you're thinking too hard about it, and maybe it's the choice of words, because I don't use those choice of words, you know what I'm saying? I use words that everybody use, you know what I'm saying? Or words that everybody can identify and, you know, relate to, not just gay people.
So when is Rue Pratt going to become global?
We think about years, this 17 summer. I'm not even gonna lie, look. Working on the tour right now. Just got hitched in the Cherry Blossom Festival for March 28th, so it's really big for me. You know what I'm saying? That's like a nice DC thing right there. That's national. I'm just trying to travel the world and let everybody know that music is still here. R&B music is still alive, you know?
So when you make it, because you will, I mean, I feel like she already made it locally, but when you get on that level, like, what will be your message to the people?
I feel like it'll be the same message as everybody else has. You know, stay true to yourself. Give it 100. You know, don't lie. Just if you love something, just go hard at it, because you're the only person who can show somebody else how good you feel about something. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't know you like the color orange if you didn't wear this. You know? And you see what I'm saying? Like an R&B singer, if you're scared, they're not gonna feel you. Like, you have to let people feel you. You have to be vulnerable. So just take anything that you do like very seriously, because people take it seriously when you get on that mic. You know?
So what song will you be performing tonight?
I'm gonna do some nice songs for you. I'm gonna do Faded. It's pretty urban. I'm gonna do Fantasies as well. It's pretty jazzy. To mix it up for the nice mature crowd as well.
Okay. And what advice would you give somebody that is very insecure about themselves?
Well, you first have to love yourself, and then find security within that. Build, continue on with that, and just grow like a flower.
She's so serene. I'm over here floating like I'm freaking meditating. Yes, but y'all, that was Rue Pratt. I have never seen her perform before. I went to shows where she's physically there, and like, I don't know if you're like the last person to perform, but I end up having to go. So, are you about to be the last person to perform again?
You know what? They always put me like dead, like in like the last 3 for some reason. I feel like they want people like, oh, you're here for Rue Pratt, just stay. We know you're gonna stay. We know you're gonna stay. And I'm like, okay. They usually stay, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know why. You know, I think they do that on purpose.
They do, so they got me staying here. Look, but that was Rue Pratt. Like, we definitely gonna link up for a real, like, down-to-earth interview. This was a little quick little shopping, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna be watching this girl. You make sure you follow her, Rue Pratt.